Good afternoon and good evening anywhere you're watching us from. It's the West Ham versus Newcastle match day live. In here we are really going to bring you the confirmed team news of West Ham and Newcastle. This game being crucial to both of these teams in there. They really need themselves to see themselves get back to the winning ways, because Newcastle, their last fixture they won, but West Ham have been looking shaky into this season in here. But we wait and see how the game is really going to come up and end, because in the next 30 minutes this game is going to be live from the London Stadium of a team which goes by names of West Ham. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Remember, I'm your usual suspect who always comes in to present to you. I go by the names of Rokani David onto the Rokani Media Football channel in there, and we are just here doing the needful to do the needful in there for you to present for you. But remember, as we go into this fixture, West Ham is placed 5th with 41 points in there. When they win, they'll go back into the 4th position of the Premier League, and they'll be ahead of Manchester United by 1 point in there. And even if Arsenal wins, by the way, Arsenal wins, it won't really get them off that grip into there, unless United wins tomorrow. That's when they get them off that grip in there, because they'll be at 44 and United will be at 46 points in there for you. A team that they are tussling it out is fighting for their life not to really go back or get relegated to the Championship. That is Newcastle, that was recently bought by the consortium of Saudi Arabia that has injected lots of money. I think they are the biggest spenders into the winter January transfer window. They brought in Chris Woods, they brought in Gumaris, they brought in Clean Trippier, and I think which other player did they bring in? They brought in some close to 3 or 4, 5 players in there. That is Newcastle in there for you, and they are really doing their needful to see it that they really come out and fight for themselves, because they have put up a very good form in there. When you look at their recent fixtures in there, they've won their last 3 games in there, though it has always been a tight call in there for you. But all in all, it's all about grabbing those 3 points, because the more 3 points you grab each and every game, the more your chances of you coming up and not getting relegated in there. Newcastle, their last game, they beat Aston Villa. That is the Steven Gerrard side by 1-0. That was a game that took place at the St. James's Park in there. And the other game that they really had, that they won, they beat Everton by 3-1. Remember, that was the debut Premier League game of the manager of Everton, who goes by Frank Lampard in there. Then they beat Leeds by 1-0 in there. So the recent 3 games, Newcastle have really registered maximum points in there for you, and they're really placed 17th into the Premier League table, and they've played 23 games. And if at all they happen to win this game, they're really going to go into the 15th position in there, and they'll pray to it that Leeds doesn't really go ahead to beat a team which goes by names of Manchester United, or they don't register any success upon that match they're really going to play tomorrow at Elland Road against Manchester United. We go into the fixtures, into the confirmed lineups. When you look at West Ham have Fabianski in goal. They're having Fredericks playing into the right back. Dawson and Kat Zuma are playing into the central defense. Crosswell playing into the left full back. Sushak and Rice are playing into the down midfield pivot. Then Joe Bowen playing as a right attacking midfielder. Benarama playing as a central attacking midfielder behind Antonio, who is leading the line, and Formels playing as a left attacking midfielder. It's really going to be a very good encounter, and I expect lots of games. I really look at this game, and I'm really seeing lots of goals into this. So I expect lots of goals into this game, because West Ham are really not going to sit back, and the same applies to Newcastle, because Newcastle just want a result out of this, and I really feel like they're very much powered, and they are very much powered and motivated more than West Ham, because West Ham has not been having a very good run in there. They're off the grip. They're not at the grip that they started this season at. When you look at the bench of a team which goes by names of West Ham, they're having Yarmolenko, Nikola Valsic, they're having Alfonso Aruera, Mark Noble, Issa Diop, Ben Johnson, Alex Kral, Aji Alice, and Daniel Chesters in there. That is the bench of a team which goes by the names of West Ham in there. From West Ham, we go to the side that goes by names of Newcastle. Newcastle are having Dubravka in goal, Kraft playing as a right the right back of the team, which goes by names of Newcastle. Then Sicha and Ban playing into the central defense. Target playing as a left fullback. Remember, Target was signed on loan from a side which goes by names of Aston Villa after Aston Villa brought in Lucas Digne. Then we're having Njonjo Shelvey playing into the CDM role alongside Joe Wellington, the Brazilian, and Joe Willock, who left Arsenal in there to come in here and get enough playing time. Having R. Fraser playing as a right attacking forward, Chris Woods leading the line, and Jay Murphy playing as a left forward in there for a team which goes by names of Newcastle. When you look at their bench, Newcastle are having Paul Dumont, they're having Jamal Leskes, they're having Fernandez, they're having Miguel Alamion, they're having Carl Dolo, Dwight Galley, Sean Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes is one of those new players that really came into the January transfer window, and Lucas Dibole, that is the lad in there. The manager of Newcastle goes by names of Eddie Howe, and the manager of West Ham goes by the names of David Moyes in there. So you now know how these teams are really going to start. Newcastle playing with a 4-3-3 and West Ham playing with a 4-2-3-1 in there for you. West Ham needs this win. If at all they win this game, they're really going to see themselves back into the top 4 position, and they'll be 2 points ahead of Manchester United in there. When they really go ahead and lose, Newcastle will really get close to 27 points, and they really go up in there into the rankings in there. They will go into, if Newcastle wins, they will go into the 14th position in there, and they'll see themselves displace teams like Brentford in there for you. So according to me, I really feel like it's going to be a very tough encounter in there, because these teams have a lot to lose. If at all they lose this game, they'll have a lot to come out and really mourn about, because this is the time they're supposed to come up and do the needful to themselves and grip this win and grip these points in there. So I don't know what your predictions are here onto the football news, onto the Rokani Media football channel, and I really feel like you guys should go ahead into the comment section and tell me what you think about West Ham versus a side which goes by the names of Newcastle. Remember, Newcastle was bought and they're fighting for their survival, and the same applies to a side which goes by the names of West Ham in there. That's what I had for you here onto the Rokani Media football, Newcastle versus West Ham match day live, and I think that of Arsenal will come up later into the news. I'm out for now. See you later.